Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. In the last episode, we finished the tutorial section of the game, and now we're gonna help Kairi find some stuff for the raft. Now the items for the raft are basically scattered around this whole first map, and what we're gonna do is basically take you through the whole area and basically on a tour. And here we get the first item, the log, and around here you can see there's a spring. This will be important later on. Now we can go this way and we can basically explore this whole area. And here is the second log that we need. And I'm not going to talk to anybody yet, just so that I can show you guys around the area first. And these guys will be important later on as well. They're going to be important pretty soon, so just keep in mind where everything I'm pointing at is right now. And basically just run around. Okay, up here is another area. You can go up here and there's like a hidden sort of area here. And we got the claw. And we jump down. And then we come here. If I can get on the ladder. Oops, almost fell there. And now we got the rope. And I believe that was all the items that we needed. So let's just go back to Kairi. So as you can see, the beginning over here is basically just collecting things and then taking them back to Kairi. So it's not going to be very hard. And thanks. Now we got a high potion. And do we want to call it a day? Not just yet. So tell me, okay, just let me know when you're ready to head back. So now I want to show you guys how to get some early experience if you guys ever need to grind. So before, if you remember the dream, there were these three people here. So this guy is...
Hey, what's happening, man?
One of the people that you can fight. So, yo, you up for a round? Is what he says. This is basically a mini game, and you can grind for experience like this. I feel like this guy is the easiest to grind off of. His name's Waka, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. He's from Final Fantasy X. And basically, you'll see a lot of references to Final Fantasy characters, Square Enix characters, and a bunch of stuff like that. So sure, let's play.
Show me your stuff.
Okay, so when you're fighting this guy, what you want to do is lock on, and basically you see when he throws his ball, you want to time your attack so that you hit the ball. And see, you get experience like that. And don't do what I'm doing, because I'm doing a pretty bad job at hitting the ball. And when he winds up like this, you want to dodge it. You cannot block that shot, I believe. I'm not sure if you can, I've just never done it myself. But what you want to do is just basically keep blocking the attack. Knock it back at him. As you can see, if you hit him with the ball, he'll be dazed and he'll sort of lob the ball at you instead of chuck it straight. So it'll get more air but less distance. And basically I want to try and grind over here on this guy a little bit, and I just failed miserably. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, let me just try this again. This time I'm gonna play in some try hard mode. Oh, no. Try so much for try hard mode. really bad at the timing here, apparently. What you want to do is the overhead swing like that, because that's what gives you the most time to hit the ball back. When you do the stab attack, it's not as effective. It still works, it's just that I just like the overhead swing a lot better. And basically, just run around until he starts chucking the balls at you. So. And you can, it doesn't really matter if you lose to him, just talk to him again just to restart the attack, the battle. So basically what you want to do is drag here. This is going to be the last time I do this because it's really boring. You watch the same thing over and over again, and then I just kill him. I'll probably try and kill him this time, or well, win the battle this time. So let's do that. And away when he winds up for his big attack. Then stun him, and then do your full combo, and then run away as soon as possible because he'll do your close range attack. When he comes near you, just walk like that. Walk close to him and then run away as soon as possible. When you cover this up, run away. And stun him again. Early. Stun him. Ooh, I almost got hit there. I think I'm only one hit left from death, so I have to do this perfectly. Like I said, if you don't win, it's not that bad, but it's preferred to win at least once against everyone. And there you go. Once you see that flash, that means you won. And he just cowers in fear because we won. Alrighty, now that we've beaten the guy who you grind EXP on, we'll go to the, I would want to say, the easiest person to fight, which is this girl, Selfie.
Ah, the breeze feels great.
She is from Final Fantasy VIII, and basically, do you want to duel? It's the same thing. She asks like if you want to fight her, you want to duel is the choice that you want. If you want to fight her, we've been busy is basically the cancel out of this menu. What I want to do is fight her because I want to show you how her attacks are. So basically she attacks with a jump rope, and she has these kinds of attacks. One attack is a long range, one is just a hop.
You ready?
And then she does this attack, which is the most brutal if you're too close to her. But usually if you're far enough, you can just dodge all of the hits, and if not, just jump. But what I usually like to do is just keep attacking her because she actually gets stun locked when you hit her, unlike Waka before. If you were watching how I was fighting him, basically when I hit him, he didn't flinch like this. So basically what I would have to do is hit his ball in order to flinch, in order to stun him, and then I would be able to start attacking him with all of my combos. But Selfie is not like that. All I have to do is keep attacking, and you can beat her just like that. And she throws a sort of a tantrum, and then she's exhausted because you won. Alright, and now we're gonna do the last fight for experience. And in my opinion, this is the second hardest of all the fights that you can do. And this here is Tidus.
You feel lucky today?
He is also from Final Fantasy X, same thing as Waka. And what you want to do is, you ask for it.
You're going down.
So this guy's attacks are pretty straightforward. When you get close to him, he starts attacking like that. So basically he doesn't really attack until you get too close to him. So what I would do is just... Oh, he also has this attack, I think. Oh no, that was just a taunt. He also has the uppercut sort of attack, which I'm not sure if you can get hit by that very easily, since I've never been hit by that ever. But really what you want to do is just start attacking him with one combo, run away, attack him with another combo. As you can see, every single time you walk in close to him and start your combo, you'll get a tech, which is basically like a parry. And basically every single time you do that, you'll get free 2 EXP. And basically just rinse and repeat until you beat this guy. So maybe he's not that hard actually. Maybe I should recategorize the fight. Although if I make him the easiest guy, then I'd have to make Waka the one that's the hardest. And that just doesn't make any sense, sort of. So there we go, we beat him. And he gives 2 points when you beat him.
Oh man, I'm really off today.
Oh, I also forgot to mention that when you beat Waka or Selfie, they only give 1 point. So that's also a big difference. And then now when you talk to him, again, you'll see that you have another option now. This first option, you 3 against me, is one of the hardest fights on the island as of right now, because you will fight all 3 of these guys at once, and they will all basically destroy you if you're not good enough. But I'll show it off right now. So basically you start in the middle, and what I would say is probably you should take out, I'm actually not sure. I want to say take out Titus first? Maybe take out Waka first. No. Guess not. Maybe I'm just not good at this fight. Maybe you guys might be better, but I'm not really good at fighting all 3 of them because I've never done this much. I've only done this fight once when I played through, because I just want the massive EXP it gives the first time when you fight them all and beat them. And I lost.
Hey you guys, I think we overdid it.
So basically, that's the idea of this area. You just talk to those 3, and you can fight them each one by one, and it just gives you a high EXP boost for the beginning of the game. Now, the reason I said that Titus was the second most hardest fight is because of this guy right here. And this guy, I believe you can fight him right now. And sorry, no time for now. I am going to save before this because this is the hardest fight, and also because of another thing that you'll see after the fight. So right here, save. And basically, let me check my items. So, exchange. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that high potion, but I'd like to have it, just in case. Maybe I should customize as well. Or never mind, I guess you can't do that right now. Alright, now we're gonna head for the fight. This is gonna be one hell of a fight, if you ask me. So So, okay, you're on. The only reason this fight is hard is because this is the area that you have to fight in. You have to fight on this area, or else if you fall off, it'll count as a loss. And also because this guy does a lot of damage when he hits you. So basically what you want to do is tech him, do your combo, run away, try and keep attacking. And when he does this kick, you have to get away because you cannot hit him. Well, you can hit him, but he will hit you for, as you can see, he hit me for a lot of damage. But basically what you want to do is, oh, and I lost the fight. And man, now the score is 0-1. So as you can see, I lost that fight. So I do not want that score. And I will be loading my save. Wait a second. I think we can load from here. Okay, never mind. I can't load from here. So what I'll do is I'll be right back and I'll just load a save and then I'll basically be back at this point. Okay, and we're back. So as you saw before, basically this game keeps score of how many times you win or lose against that guy. And if the game hasn't mentioned his name already, it's Riku. So basically, every single time you fight him, if you win, you get a point. If you lose, you don't get. He gets a point. So what I like to do is always keep my score higher than his. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not sure if it affects the game in any way. But what I like to do is just grind on Waka for a bit.
Show me your stuff.
So basically, just let him throw his balls at you. Keep smacking him back. And that one I'm not sure if you can counter. I think you can, it's just that it's really hard because he throws it really wonky. So, and when he charges, once again, just move out of the way. And I got the timing a little bit better this time around. Oh, you can counter them. It's really hard. And you can keep him in a perpetual loop? No, you can't. Oh, that would have been so easy. And I'm sucking. Really bad. Basically, this part is really boring. If you want to grind it out, you can. It's just that it's a little harder if you don't, I want to say, because the early fights you don't have that many resources on you. So what you want to do here is basically just gain a little bit of stats so that you can survive a little longer in the early stages of the game. And here, oh yeah, I forgot that you can actually kill him by reflecting his balls back at him. But anyway, that's enough grinding for now, since I don't want to bore you guys with fighting Waka over and over and over again, because I remember that I grinded on him for about 7 levels or something like that. And as you can see, the EXP to the next level is 25. That's gonna keep going up, and I believe it goes up to about either 100 or 200. So what we're gonna do is just save here again, just in case. And basically go back to Kairi and end the day for today. So just talk to Kairi and want to call it a day. Yes, let's go home. Okay, it's getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kyrie, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
It's nice to see you this month. What? Wake up, you pig! Wake up! This is serious!
Hey there, Donald. Good
We
morning.
got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Ooh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
Alright, and now we're back on the island. Now I wonder why that cutscene cut to Disney World. So, well, what I want to do actually now is go back in here and actually save again, because this part I really want to save because I don't want to mess this part up. As I said before, it's just my preference, but I like to keep my score against Riku 1-0 or higher so that he doesn't have any wins and that I have all the wins because I'm selfish like that. And what we want to do next is actually go into this door now. And load the next area. So what we want to do is talk to Riku. Our raft still needs a name. How about Highwind? What would you call it? I'm just gonna leave the name as the default because the default name is actually pretty good. And Highwind is also pretty good, but I want to win this one, so I'm probably gonna get it as Excalibur. But there we go. All you do is change the name, select OK, and then Sora will say me, Excalibur, or whatever your default name was. Hey, how about, like usual, let's do it. You guys at it again. Alright, I'll be the judge. Usual rules. Take any route. First one to tag that tree and make it back here wins.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kairi.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kairi.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
And basically this is a race between you and Riku. So whoever wins the race basically gets to be captain of the raft. And what I like to do is drop Riku there, or at least try to drop Riku there. And then my way is go around this raft that we just built. And it seems that Riku is tailing me. So that's a good sign. And it is pretty nice though, because if you're lagging behind on the race, Riku will slow down. There is a little bit of rubber banding in this race, so it's a little lenient that way. So basically, and I got here first, so that means I win. And as you can see, now the score is 1-0, which means I am winning. And you also get a pretty stone out of this. Man, lighten up. It's just a name after all. Someone is salty. Of all the flavors you pick salty. Okay, so after that race is done and we've gotten our raft a name, we'll want to talk to Kairi. And she is over here because now after we finish the raft, we want to actually collect provisions for the trip. And what we're looking for is 1 seagull egg, 3 mushrooms, 2 coconuts, 3 fish, and then fill this up with drinking water. And she will give us an empty bottle. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. Okay, so some of these items are actually pretty easy to get, some of them are more obscure, but all of them in general are pretty easy to find. So basically what you want to do is sort of wasting time really jumping around the trees, but as you can see, the first mushroom right here, the rock doesn't really do much of a good job hiding it, so you'll probably spot it pretty easily. And let me just run around here. I forget where some of these items are, but I believe there aren't any back here. So, let's see, this goes to the seashore. I don't want to do that just yet. I believe there are some items back there at the cove. Not in these trees, however. Let's see. This item took me a while to find, and this is another mushroom right here. So, this usually is the last item you get if this is your first playthrough through this game, but if you're watching this video, then you'll probably know where to get everything. And now this hole over here, you could actually get drinking water from here, but what I usually like to do is go back to that area that I talked about before, the part with the water, and get the drinking water there instead. But just remember that this is also an option. I believe I've gotten all the items here, but I'm not sure, so I'll just check one more time. I'll just break this box. No item. Oh, there's an item up there. I forgot that you need that box to get there. Oh. I believe the box respawns if you leave the map and come back, so I'll just get the item next time when we come back to give in all the items. But anyways, after that, I believe all the items in the cove are done, so now we have to head to the seaside. And to collect the fish, we're gonna have to come out here. And collect the fish. I forgot how many fish we need. I think it was 3, so I think that should be it. Once you've collected all the fish, there shouldn't be anything left here, so that's how you know that you've collected everything in the ocean. And here you can get drinking water. Now you can see in the corner of the screen over there that there is something up in the tree, and I'm going the wrong way. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. I think it was this way, yes. Now what you want to do here is actually get on this tree, and you want to face your back towards this other tree with the egg on it, and just hop off. And basically just walk into the egg and you collect it. And then we go up here. And I believe... Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. I think I was thinking of the cloth. I get myself mixed up sometimes. You actually want to go in here. Now this doesn't look like an entrance, but it's actually the secret place. So that might take you a while to find as well, because it's sort of hidden, but you can also see it. I remember back in the very first game, when this first came out, this area was really dark, so I didn't know what I was doing, and I thought that the game was broken. So, but anyways, this is the third mushroom, and now we get a cutscene.
What? Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
That was creepy. As you can see, there's a door here, and we can examine it, but nothing really out of the ordinary. How did he get here? So that was a mysterious figure that just appeared out of nowhere, and we don't know how he got here. So, well, we're done here, so let's just get out of the cave. And now, if you didn't notice, in our inventory, we have the seagull egg that was asked for, the mushrooms that were asked for, the fish that were asked for, and the drinking water that was asked for. But we don't have the coconuts. And it seems as though we've collected everything already from everywhere. And as you can see, there's basically nothing left to collect in any area whatsoever. So, how do we get these coconuts? Now, we get these coconuts by actually attacking the tree. If you can, as you can see, you can lock onto the tree. And when you attack them, a coconut falls out. What we want is the yellow coconuts that fall out, like this one. So we can take this and collect a coconut. And you can just keep hitting the tree, and I believe only a max of 2 can be spawned at the same time, so what you'll have to do is keep hitting the tree. And I think I might have exhausted this tree. And yes, the trees can be exhausted, so what you want to do is, if you finish one tree, just hit another tree. And I'm not sure if we need another coconut, but oh wait, yes we do, because I believe that's all the coconuts we need. So what I'm gonna do is just go back to the cove, go back and talk to Kyrie, and get that item we missed in that little crevice, because I was being dumb and I destroyed the box for it. the lift box. I'm not sure if I could throw this without destroying it. I believe I can, but... Okay, yes I can. Good. And now just push this box in a very awkward way. Jump on it, and I think this is high enough. Yes. Okay, and now we'll open this, and we get a protect chain. So this is our very first equipment item, and what it is it is an accessory that increases our defense by 1. So that is pretty good for the beginning because we need as much defense and HP as we can get, as we're pretty weak in the beginning. Now this is a different item, I believe. Hold on, let me see. Oh, this is also an accessory. So you can equip 2 accessories in the beginning. And as you level up, I believe you'll get more slots and up to a maximum of 9, I want to say. But that'll be way later in the game, so you don't really have to worry much about it. And the equipment that they throw at you throughout the game is pretty good. So you'll just have to swap out once in a while. So let's talk to Kyrie again. This, I'm making a necklace of Thalassa shells. Or Thalassa shells. I don't know how to pronounce that word. But in the old days, sailors always wore Thalassa shells. They were supposed to ensure a safe voyage. See this? It's a charm to help us find each other if we ever got separated. The 3 of us will always be together. The 3 of them meaning her, Sora, and Riku. So, let's talk again. Thanks, Sora. I found something today too. Here, it's yours. So we get another high potion, which is pretty good. Tired when I call it a day? Not yet. Still restless? I hope you'll be able to wake up tomorrow. So, if you talk to her and actually rest, then you'll move on to the next day. And I don't exactly want to do that yet because I'm actually running out of time for this part. So what I'm gonna do is go back and save. Because after you end this day and you go to the next one, there's actually a really long scene that plays out next, and I don't think I have enough time to play it in this one. So what I'll do is I'll do it in the next episode, and basically we'll continue from where we left off. So thank you very much for watching again, and I'm just gonna save for it here. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.